What's up, everybody? My name's Slinky here, and today, guys, I'm going to go over the top 15 mercs that Blizzard has came out with. This is as of the recording of Saturday, guys. So this is Monday. As of the recording of this video, is Monday. It is a couple days into the newest mercs. And guys, remember when Gruul was number 1? He's number 4 now. Guess who's taking number 1 position? Cookie. I can't believe that Cookie is number 1. That's pretty astonishing for a lot of reasons. Cookie's appetizers is severely underrated by everybody, making the extra 9 health make a lot of comps a lot more valuable, makes a lot of things better. Guys, do we want to? I feel like we're just going to do what I did last time as a last recording, where we just go 1 through 15. Maybe next time we go 15 through 1. But yeah, let's just jump in. Cookie number 1, we talked about him. Appetizer is super good. Yeah, I think a lot of people underrated it like a lot, and it's actually an anti-Cairn card, which is absurd. So yeah, Cookie super good. I think it deserves to be number 1, and it's only been out for like a week at this point, right? Like it's been out a week, maybe a week and a half at this point. Maybe even close to 2 weeks, and it just jumped to number 1 in a blink of an eye. I can't believe it. All right, Jaina. Jaina's number 2, guys. Jaina, I just feel like is so good because Ice Block Talisman is being able to not just instantly die. It's just that good, and then its ability is guaranteed to go off, whether how slow it is. Like I just can't tell you guys how bonkers of an ability that is. But guys, the colors here are blue is caster, red is protector, green is fighter. All right, well, just wanted to get that out there. Number 3 is Kimuko. Kimuko is really good. The beast comp kind of came out of nowhere for a small time, and then everyone started to use it. King Mukla, the one counter that King Mukla gets wrecked by is the fire comp, guys. I think he's very respectable at number 3. Yeah, Mukla's big brothers, everyone's literally using that one because it's the best ability. You get an extra one out there. It also can get countered by Jaina, so I think this is just really solid at number 3. All right, number 4, Gruul. Gruul dropped from number 1 to number 4 last time, guys, and I can't say why not. It's more how many times are people still using Gruul? I'm at 7K at the moment, and I've kind of seen no Gruul at all. I'm gonna talk about maybe there's one that I'll talk about here, but yeah, maybe. But Gruul super solid. The Dragon Skull, I don't think that's the one. I think that's the one that's anti fire. There's the fire damage is ticked down by it's pretty much anti Diablo, which is a little bit lower than like slightly lower here. But yeah, Gruul good anti Diablo, super solid. Being able to get anti damage. Being able to come back on players, I just think it's so good. I do not personally have Gruul leveled up. I want to get Gruul leveled up. I just haven't had the time yet. But number 5, Sylvanas. Sylvanas kind of came out of nowhere. Last time we didn't see Sylvanas at all, and Death Volley. I sadly don't know any of these abilities because I don't play Sylvanas, so I'm genuinely sorry, guys. Death Volley, I sadly don't know what that means, but Sylvanas really good. I know there is a ability, they might be Death Volley, but the being able to target multiple minions with when it dies equal to the attack, so that's really good. I think a lot of people are saw that Sylvanas is starting to become good, and that's yeah, glad to see that it's in the top 15 here. Number 6 is Diablo. Just was talking about him. Black Soulstone's so good, guys. Like it just is. But I have to say, Diablo is starting to fall out of the meta. It's slowly falling out of the meta. Last time it was, I think, about number 6, so that's about the same. But Diablo's obviously everywhere. F2P players are using it. Tryhards are using it. I just think, how long is Diablo going to last? That's one a lot of people I think are going to wonder. I think a lot of people, wondering, how long is the Diablo Cairn going to happen? I don't even. Karen is a little bit lower, but yeah, Diablo very very solid. I think Apocalypse is his next best ability. Apocalypse is a solid ability. All right. Number 7, Vol'jin. Vol'jin is just so good because you can speed up your shadow comp by 3. Just speeding it up is just that good with Ring of Haste. So good. And uh, it, Shadow Surge is great. I've seen a lot of people use Shadow Surge a lot more with on Anduin so that it can get killed easier. Unfortunately, it's a lot harder to kill. Oh man, Anduin, which is number 8. Uh, Prophet Velen, or sorry, Anduin's number 9. Prophet Vol'jin at number 7, carrying the Shadow comp, super solid. I think this is a very solid place for Vol'jin. Number 8 is Velen, and number 9 is Anduin. Not gonna lie, guys. I would switch these. I think these could get switched interchangeably. But I would personally put Ando in number 8 because healing is so good. Being able to enable that is also very good, but healing itself is just that good. That's why I would personally swap them, right? But that's based on a top 5% MMR, all max mercs versus all AI games excluded. But I think it's a little bit. That's how I would personally put it. But but these show obviously what they are. Prophet Velen is just that good. Potion of Light's just so good. Being able to heal a bunch, being able to deal a lot of damage, being able to duplicate heal ability with Anduin's Holy Light. Just so good, and it's one that I really think a lot of people will start seeing or start using once the higher you go. But yeah, it's looking like in the first 9 guys, as the first 8, we see 3 of the 8. I guess I'll add 9. 4 of the 9 are casters. We are in a caster meta, ladies and gentlemen. If about half of them are casters, and a lot of them are being used now. Actually, 5, because I forget Vol'jin is. If 5 of the 9, if a little bit over half of the first 10 are casters, we have a severe caster issue. But things like, oh man, I wish that my got on here. Tavish isn't on here, but Tavish has obliterated things like this. And you know what saved players from Tavish? Anduin. Anduin counters Tavish, and I'm just gonna say right now, guys, Holy Nova and Penance are severely good. We're at the point where they are dominating that comp, and being able to duplicate things are so good. Velen's Blessing with Holy Nova is just insane, and I just can't believe that a lot of people haven't even seen it that way yet, and a lot of people are we're going toward that way right now, and oh man, it's scary to know that Anduin and Prophet Velen are in the top 10 in the top 5% when 5 of the first 9 are casters. Number 10, Malfurion. Life Fruit Staff, that's really good, just lots of healing. Being able to heal a lot. I love Malfurion quite a bit. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, one of my favorite protectors. I'm not gonna lie, it's super fun. I love Life Root Staff. I actually do personally have it, but I do not use it because I'm using a different comp that I have that I've made that I've really enjoyed. But Malfurion is so good. He is the backbone um, with Guff, which actually isn't on here either. Guff and um, um, Malfurion. Sorry, guys, had a brain fart there. Guff and Malfurion, super good. And then you just add other, nature stuff with it, and Malfurion, totally the backbone of it, of that nature comp. I do not expect this thing to go away. I actually expect it to even get better. The more people get used to Malfurion, the more people that start using him, the more people start finding videos on him. I expect Malfurion, Anduin, and Velen to rise into the ranks the next time we see it. Yeah, healing, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. Entangling Roots is an underrated ability. Super good ability. Keeps protectors and fighters from attacking Yeah, super good ability. Life Staff Root and Entangling Roots are just, and Arch Druid's called, just all three of those are just that good. All right, number 11, Natalie Celine. A big drop in Natalie Celine. Remember, guys, Natalie Celine was number 2 last time we did this, and she's number 11 now. I can't believe it. It's like, how? Natalie Celine, Eye of Shadow, just, being able to speed up lots of, I wish I knew Natalie's ability. Oh, yeah, just making it, just Anathema and Benediction, you know, no cooldown, which is absurd. Yeah, and then you have Shadow Beam, Light Beam, Anathema, Benediction dominate this so hard. Oh man, Light Beam and stuff like that. But Natalie Celine's starting to drop off because the um, Shadow Comp. There we go. The Shadow Comp is starting to get countered pretty hard right now at this time, and Natalie Celine is getting pretty abused at the moment by everybody else. So it's like Natalie Celine's starting to drop down, and I'm still surprised she's in the top 15. I didn't expect her to drop from number 2 to number 11 so fast. But yeah, just Natalie Celine slowing down. I think a lot of people are not using Vol'jin with Natalie. I think that might be why. But Vol'jin and Natalie in the top 15, solid in the Shadow Comp. That's what it was. Rexxar. All right, guys. Rexxar jumped into the top 15 last time. He wasn't in the top 15, I believe. I'll have to double check that, but he might have been. But Rexxar, Mama Bear's Claws, just being able to get extra buffs with King Crush, with Mukla and King Crush in the top 15, just barely. Being able to get an easy kill command off, just being able to buff stuff, getting the extra 2/2 health, the extra 3/3 health, the extra health here, the extra health there. It matters in games. Unfortunately, Rexxar really gets, and this is the same problem with Mukla and King Crush. I'll talk about this at number 14 with Ragnaros. It's like Rexxar gets screwed over badly by Baron Geddon. This is not on the list here. I think Baron Geddon still is somehow underrated. I don't understand how Baron Geddon still hasn't made these lists when it beats Rexxar, it beats King Crush, it beats Mukla, it beats a lot of these other things. It beats number 13 Cairn. It beats a lot of things, and I just can't believe that still numbers not in the top 15. Baron Geddon not there. Surprisingly to see up there, no Baron Geddon, and I just can't believe it. But yeah, Rexxar gets beat up pretty badly by Baron Geddon. You just chip him away, until if Baron Geddon is stayed alive, you just come after it, and you get to the point where chipping them away gets to kill 2 or 3 Mercs, and then you just beat them up again. If you let Baron Geddon live. Obviously, a lot of players up here probably don't do that, but where I am, a lot of people are letting that happen. So I think maybe underrated hero. But yeah, Rexxar kind of can get abused by Baron Geddon and Ragnaros. Number 13, Karen Bloodhoof. Karen is just so good because you're able to get it back just at 40 health, easy. When it dies, obviously it doesn't get to maybe do its ability again with maybe Endurance Aura, but just being able to get another body, keeping the body there, not needing to get another Merc out, being able to beat another Merc, and it's just so good. And Karen, still in the top 15. It dropped though. I believe it was in the top 10 last time. It's dropped to top 15 now. Karen also can get pretty abused by Baron Geddon. Number 12 and number 13 can get messy when you let that go. But yeah, I just think that Karen's super solid. Always, I think it's in every comp, which is why it's probably number 13, not any higher than that. I'm going to say right now, Endurance Aura with Diablo, just, Diablo's Fire Stomp is absurd, and, everyone knows that. Sadly, I've seen some weird things with Ancestral Uppercut. I'm not going to lie, guys. I've seen some things with that, which is really interesting, in my opinion, on that. But I am gonna say Earth Stomp is like so abused right now in the meta, and being speed manipulation continues to be a thing. And I'm gonna say right now, guys, Karen is gonna slowly jump back up. I think just because people are starting to find different things, different comps with Karen, and Karen goes in almost everything. Uh, that's my opinion on what might come here in the near future. But yeah, Karen is super good. And Ragnaros, this is what I was talking about earlier. Ragnaros beats up Diablo. It's the same problem that Rexxar and King Crush have. Yeah, lots of fire. You know, it has synergy. It can target something that's a fighter, which is really good in my opinion. But Sulfuris, this is the one a lot of people are not using. I use this one personally. I think it's the best ability. I see a lot of people where I am with the extra um, fire damage tick, and that's fine and good. But you lose 20 health, you lose 15 health, you lose that extra health that can maybe potentially cause like a 25 crit from let's say a Baron Geddon, a Natalie Celine, a Cookie, and a Jaina. It's like all these, beat Ragnaros pretty badly, but that extra health means that ability can go off. It means it can kill Diablo a little bit longer. It can stay up, kill Diablos. It can stay up and maybe even kill, maybe a couple casters. Maybe it kills a fighter. Uh, Sulfuris is so good, and it's super intertwinable. I can't think of the word. It's just very flexible is the word. It's flexible with how you use abilities. What abilities should go where, and I think Ragnaros is super solid, honestly. Just a lot of people meteor. A lot of people use meteor. I like magma blast, honestly. I think magma blast is underrated at the moment. Just being able to get an easy hit on something you want. Um, that's a potential 32 damage right off the bat. Where I am, it's probably more at max, but it's just a potential 30 plus damage, and I just don't see it. You can kill Malfurions, you can kill maybe Diablos at that point. If you have it, if you can kill Rexxars pretty quickly, you can kill King Crushes. King Crush actually doesn't actually get died by it, but you guys get the point that it crits these ones that it chips them away. Um, I just think that obviously Meteor kills the Diablo, but a lot of people aren't focusing on Magma Blast quite yet. And I think it's an underrated ability early, coming out of the gate too, and that's all I've really seen so far. Not a lot of people not using Rag where I am. It's about 7K, but a super underrated ability. All right, King Crush, Flaming Claws. I don't even have this ability yet. I was grinding on Saturday, not even noticing that this had come out, but Flaming Claws, extra attack, extra damage. That's just so good. Devil Soar, underrated. Terrify is just so good. Apex Predator, being able to crit something you want. Um, just so good, so solid. And I think King Crush is an overall good hero. I think he's gonna rise in the rankings as well. Probably the lower teens, or sorry, the upper teens, like number 11, number 10, I think will make it there in the top 10. We'll see how the top 5% goes with this, but for now, it's looking like Cookie is dominating the meta right now, and that extra health is really packing a punch to those who do not have it. And I'm going to say right now, guys, Appetizer is the best one. The ones that I would recommend tearing up right now are Appetizers, Ice Block Talisman, Ring of Purity, Ring of Haste, Eye of Shadow, Sulfuris, and Reincarnation. If you guys don't have those ones right now, go after them right now. That is Appetizers, Ice Block Talisman, Ring of Haste, Ring of Purity, Eye of Shadow, Reincarnation, and we can add Mukla's Big Brother. So the first three, 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 11, and 13. I would recommend you go for those ones. Those ones are the ones I would recommend the most. The other ones that I would recommend secondary are Black Soulstone and Flaming Claws. Flaming Claws is a really easy one to get for F2Pers. If you F2Pers already have it, good for you. I do not have it because I have not been grinding quests for King Crush. But I hope you guys enjoyed a few thoughts on this video. Check out Zombie Goes Nom Nom. I will put his link in the description. Kind of a thing where I found it through him. So big shout out to him for finding it. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And I'll actually put the link of where I found this so you guys can look at this because I had a hard time finding it, guys. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, this has been Slinky. Have a great night, everybody.